Hello, story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying to ancient Persia to uncover a tale of magic, treasure, and a timeless lesson. Let's dive into the story of Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. Long ago, there lived a humble woodcutter named Ali Baba. He worked hard every day, but his life was a simple one. One afternoon, while deep in the forest, he heard the thunderous sound of galloping horses. Frightened, he quickly hid behind a large tree and watched as a group of 40 men, clearly thieves, stopped before a massive rock. Their leader, a stern-looking man, approached the rock and shouted a strange command. "Open, Sesame!" To Ali Baba's astonishment, the giant rock rumbled and slid open, revealing a dark cave entrance. The thieves entered, and a while later, they emerged, their bags seemingly lighter, before riding off into the distance. Once the coast was clear, a curious Ali Baba crept out from his hiding spot. He stood before the rock, his heart pounding. Taking a deep breath, he whispered the magic words he had overheard. "Open, Sesame!" Just like before, the rock door obeyed and slid open. What he saw inside made his jaw drop. The cave was a wonderland of glittering treasures. Mountains of gold coins, sparkling jewels, shimmering silks, and priceless artifacts filled the space from wall to wall. It was a treasure beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Knowing this was stolen wealth, Ali Baba decided to take just a small amount, enough to help his family escape poverty. He filled a few bags with gold coins, making sure not to be greedy, and then sealed the cave behind him with the words, "Close, Sesame!" He returned home and shared his incredible story and the gold with his wife. However, the secret didn't stay hidden for long. Ali Baba's brother, Qasim, was a wealthy but incredibly greedy merchant. When he saw Ali Baba's newfound fortune, he pestered him until Ali Baba revealed the secret of the magical cave. Blinded by avarice, Qasim rushed to the forest. He found the rock, uttered the magic words, and stepped inside. The sight of the immense treasure drove him into a frenzy. He started grabbing everything he could, stuffing his bags until they were overflowing. But in his greedy haste, a terrible thing happened. He completely forgot the magic words to get out. When the 40 thieves returned, they found Qasim trapped inside, surrounded by the treasure he had tried to steal. Furious at the intruder, they dealt with him swiftly. When Qasim didn't return, a worried Ali Baba went to the cave to find his brother. Heartbroken by the price of his brother's greed, Ali Baba knew he had to be much wiser. He used the treasure he had taken very carefully, not for lavish living, but to help the poor and needy in his town. He lived the rest of his days humbly, always remembering the powerful lesson he had learned. Greed can lead to one's downfall, while honesty, kindness, and generosity are the greatest treasures of all. What a powerful story, right? It reminds us that true wealth isn't measured in gold, but in the goodness of our hearts. Thanks so much for watching with us today. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you soon!